I continue. We are slowly approaching end game, so I have to lock in. We have to cue the intense music. It's gonna be a 1v4 situation right now. A 1v4, okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh hell no. What the hell am I looking at right now? What the frick? What in the PlayStation 2 graphics is this? Am I even using a HDMI cable, bro? This looks like one of those old 360p quality YouTube videos, you know? Madness. But yeah, guys, as you may notice, or you probably didn't notice, but yeah, my account got permanently banned. You may guess from the title or the thumbnail, but yes, I got banned for being AFK. Crazy, right? An account since Black Ops 4 days gone like the wind. I think I even made it before, but yeah, just like that, gone. Wow, there's like cheaters just playing in ranked or normal lobbies with happiness and joy in their eyes because Activision ain't gonna do shit, you know? And the funny thing is, yeah, I didn't even get a warning. I read the TOS and it says there will be like 1 or 2 warnings before they permaban, but I didn't get nothing. Yada yada. What is this guy chilling in the bathroom? Diddy style. But yeah, I'm also on console. I play on the PlayStation 5 because I'm too broke to have a PC. I never cheated. I never got shadow banned on this account. So it's almost like a whitelisted account almost, you know? And the reason I got told it was banned and because I tried to appeal it was because I was apparently boosting. So I can admit that a little bit, you know? I played some plunder and stayed AFK to grind out some battle pass just a bit. But harmless, right? Well, apparently Activision just bent me over and raw dogged me regardless with no protection. So that is why I'm currently on level 55. I got no camos, I got no guns, I got no hoes, I got nothing, bro. And I need to level up all my guns again. But the good news is, wait, let me just get another free kill by assassinating. This is a quick tip for those guys. Find someone that shot someone already, you know, you can just do a finisher and it counts as your kill. There you go. But yeah, the good news is, and I just have to pull through these rough next couple months, man, since Black Ops 7 is coming out soon. So yeah, just gotta thug it out, man. Okay, what is this fella doing, bro? What are you doing, sir? Give me your cash. That's the only thing I need from you. Alright, you know what, yeah, we're slowly cooking, you know, the PP919, not bad, we got some cash. I would get the loadie right now, but there's a couple of people on top of me, so let's see. They're not gonna expect this. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? But yeah, man, did you guys see UFC 318? Bro, that fight card was insane, man. So many first round knockouts. Islam Dulatov was insane. And of course, wait, get me out. I hate fucking body blocking. Watch this play, yeah? But yeah, and it was the final chapter in Dustin Poirier's career. I mean, it was everything we could have asked for as fans. A back and forth war that lasted 25 straight minutes. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, and a trilogy 13 years in the making. And they delivered in front of a New Orleans crowd at UFC on Saturday night. But yeah, there was apparently 633 total strikes thrown, 310 of them landed. So yeah, it was that kind of battle, man. And only 2 guys like Max and Dustin are capable. Okay, this guy's moving. That guy was, bro, I don't know what my aim just did there. It just went full on possessed. My aim got possessed there, but we don't mention it. 12 kills on the board, we can regain easy. I can just have enough money to get my loadie, so yeah. But yeah, and it wasn't even the first time they'd gone to battle. This was like a mirror image of their 2019 fight where Poirier took the win and became interim lightweight champ, except this time Max flipped the script. I mean, he gets the W, keeps the BMF title, and proves once again that he's still one of the top 5 lightweights on the planet. I mean, the striking was insane, man. Max did what Max always does. I mean, his body shots, body kicks. Oof, God damn. But these guys are tweaking, man. It's a shame I can't hear their voice. You can see the red marks. They're probably talking shit about me. But yeah, Max does what he does. He upped the volume. He landed 198 significant strikes, adding to a career total that's now like almost 3,600, I believe. I mean, the man just doesn't stop throwing, man, and he earned it on the cards too. Two judges scored it 49-46, one had it 48-47, and he knocked Poira down once and nearly had the second. And Poira also got one knockdown of his own, so it wasn't really one-sided by any means. But when you really dig into the numbers, you really see how Max pulled away. I mean, headshots 103-94 in favor. Oh my god, get the... Of course, bro, there's people everywhere. Oh my god, bro, no. I swear the whole lobby is just horny for me. Let's see what I'm talking about, bro. Like, what the fuck is this, man? But yeah, the real difference was the body and the legs, man. Max landed like 64 body shots while Dustin landed 6. Max landed like 31 leg kicks and Dustin had 9, and that was the story. I mean, Max was mixing it up, man. His combinations were impeccable. 1-2s flowing from head to body to legs. And Poira for the most part was head hunting. But don't get me wrong, Dustin had his moments, you know. It was a true blood and guts war. Probably would have been fight of the night if not for 2 other absolute bangers on the card. So let's talk about what's next. I mean, Max Holloway is still the BMF champion. I mean, first guy to successfully defend that belt, by the way. Still top 5 lightweight. And so who's next for Max? Honestly, to me, it's pretty clear. I mean, it's gonna be Charles Oliveira, but part 2, but this time at 155 pounds. And I was literally talking about this with one of my guys at Saturday morning before the fights. I mean, Max versus Oliveira too just makes sense, right? I mean, the division's pretty messy right now. Ilia Topuria just beat Oliveira for the vacant belt at UFC 317. You've got Arman Sarukyan, you've got Justin Gaethje, you just got freaking Paddy Pimblett hanging around at number 10 for some reason. And yeah, Max called for a rematch with Ilia, this time at lightweight for both the BMF and the Undisputed title. And even Dana White was asked if Ilia, what the hell did he come from? Wait, I can take advantage of this. Alright, that door glitch is fucking pissing me off, man. I keep getting stuck in there. But yeah, Max called for a rematch with Ilia, this time at lightweight for both the BMF and the Undisputed title. And Dana said if he had done enough to fight Max for both belts, and he said yeah, he does. But let's pump the brakes. Max just fought Ilia last October and got knocked out. I mean, I think they both need one more win before we talk about running that back. So what do? You oh, what the hey bro, what the fuck? What the frick? How did I die just like that? Alright, we can't die anymore, man. If we want to get this 50 bomb, we have to pick up the pace now. And I think we can. We have this potential, man. 28 kills, 22 still up, 11 teams, no, 8 teams. What am I saying? It's pretty okay, everyone's here. Alright, but I mean, what do? You pair up the 2 guys who both just lost to Ilia, Oliveira and Holloway. It's right there, man. Fan favorite versus fan favorite. You could even throw the BMF belt on the line again. It's no brainer to me. But hey, maybe you guys disagree, you know. Maybe you think Max has done enough, beat Gaethje, beat Poira, and should get another crack at Ilia now. Or maybe there's someone else you want to see him face next. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I genuinely want to hear your takes. But let's take a second to talk about Dustin Poira. Man, what a career, man. I mean, a true legend of the sport, first Balor Hall of Famer, former interim champ, fought for what, like the Undisputed title 3 times, he fought for the BMF twice, been in the UFC since 2011, that's over like 14 years and 30 plus fights. And not just that, he only fought the best, man, every time out. He never needed like a fake persona, you know, he never tried to be someone he wasn't. And even when there was bad blood or trash talk, he stayed like grounded, stayed focused, and always showed up to fight, you know. And I remember them saying he's a family man and he actually expects another child later this year. I mean, he's got a foundation, right, given back to his community in Louisiana. Wait, hold up, what are these guys doing? Okay, yo, the cypher, you guys need to use the cypher. Holy shit, this gun melts, man. Okay, that's a sniper. Where's my place at? Where the frick is my place at, bro? Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm not even gonna challenge that guy. I'll just get one-shotted, bro. But yeah, he turned his fight career into real opportunities outside the cage, business ventures, you know, brand deals, you name it. He set himself up for life, you know, and probably his kids' lives too. And when you talk about mixed martial arts, there should be a picture of Dustin Poirier right there. I mean, he lived it, he breathed it all the way from day one. But yeah, man, GG's to him, man. What a career. I knew it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna peace out because I know there's another guy. Yeah, I was right. Oh my god, get me the fuck out of there, bro. Is he chasing me? I don't hear him. No. Okay. But one second, guys. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a bit of football. I don't know if I can finish it in this live commentary right now. Maybe in the second gameplay I can finish it. But yeah, I'm not talking about American football. I'm talking about football. You know, soccer. You know, football. Yes. So, Gyökeres to Arsenal. Here we go. It's official. Arsenal have signed Victor Gyökeres after months of negotiations, drama, setbacks, and mixed signals. It's finally done. But you remember the sporting director at Sporting Lisbon coming out saying that's not the release course, he's not leaving unless you pay full price. And then there was the player himself going on strike, trying to force the move. 1 minute it looked close, the next minute it looked dead, and people thought it was over, people thought it would never happen. But now it's done. Arsenal have got their man. And let's not underplay this, man. Arsenal haven't just signed a striker, they've signed a superstar striker, and this is a goal scoring machine, man. This is like the kind of statement signing Arsenal fans have been crying out for. So forget Havertz, forget Jesus, this is different, okay? Forget Jesus. This is the one fans will look at and say that's the striker who can win us the title. And for the first time in years, Arsenal have a proper number 9. And if I'm an Arsenal fan right now, I am buzzing, man. I'm excited. I mean, you've just got a 27-year-old in his prime, man. But one second, guys, one second. Before I continue, we are slowly approaching end game, so I have to lock in. We have to cue the intense music. It's gonna be a 1v4 situation right now. A 1v4. Okay, lock in. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Oh my god, they know where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna be silent. Focus up. Okay, that's another. You see 200 IQ player right there. 200 IQ. Finish him off. Where's the last guy at? They're tweaking in the comms, bro. They are tweaking. You guys can't hear it, but they are raging so hard right now. They called me a cheater. Oh, one of the 50 bomb. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit. With the PPSH, man. Pretty underrated gun, to be honest, but there's definitely better SMGs for that. So yeah, guys, okay, we're on another account right now. I've changed my name again, but I feel like I'm gonna use this account for a little bit. I'm not sure, but yeah, guys, Arsenal have signed Gyökeres, and yeah, you've just got a 27-year-old prime in his prime, man. He's ready to deliver silverware for a club that's waited over 20 years to lift that Premier League trophy again. I mean, even Lee Gunner might be smiling tonight, you know, and that says something. I mean, this is the kind of transfer that brings everyone together, even the most critical voices, because now Arsenal have a striker that puts fear into defenders and fear into Premier League backlines, man. Fear into rival fans, and it's not just a signing, it's a statement. And now look, okay, what is going on here? Holy scheisse, man. Buddy, stay down. stay down, bro. You don't want to smoke. But yeah, maybe this is the final piece of the jigsaw for Arsenal. Sure, they still might need a left winger, but this was the missing piece, man. That striker, that killer. And you know what, yeah, maybe Berto's had something to do with it. Maybe he's walked into that dressing room and said, yo, what are we doing here? 5 years, no trophies, that's not the standard. Maybe he's the one raising the bar, pushing for signings like Zubimendi, like Gyökeres, because he knows Arsenal have to act like a big club, not just call themselves one, you know. And you know what, yeah, I grew up in the Wenger Ferguson era. I know what a big club Arsenal is. Guys, I'm a Man United fan, by the way. But there's a difference between being a big club and acting like one. And finally, Arsenal are acting like one again. So let's break it down. Fabrizio's dropped the famous "here we go" verbal agreement in place, all parties aligned. And Sporting Lisbon accepted Arsenal's final bid, which was 63 million flat fee. No add-ons, no clauses, straight cash. And if you convert that, yeah, I checked also, it's just over 54 million pounds. And honestly, in today's market, that's a bargain, man. Think about it. Ekitike, remember him? He hasn't done half of what Gyökeres has done. But this guy, Gyökeres, has scored over 50 goals in a calendar year. Let me repeat that, yeah? 54 goals for his club last season. And in the assists, that's like 67 goal contributions in all competitions. I mean, that is madness, man. That is like next level form. And one key thing that unlocked the deal was that the agent dropped his commission. And that was the final hurdle. And the deal wasn't about the player or the fee, it was about the agent wanting more. But once that got sorted, Arsenal moved quick. And I think he signed a 5-year deal. And let me tell you guys, he only wanted Arsenal. United were in the mix. We tried. I'll admit it. I'll take the L. I mean, if Gyökeres says he just wants Arsenal, then yeah, there's not really much that we can do, right? I would have liked him at United. He would be my top choice, but still fair play to Arsenal. I'm not going to come here and pretend he's not a baller. He is. But yeah, let's talk stats. I mean, I think in 33 Liga Portugal matches he scored what, like 39 goals, and in the Champions League that's 6 goals in 8 games. Domestic cups, that's another 9 goals. So 54 goals in 52 games with 13 assists on top. That's looking like, okay, I wouldn't say CR7 records, but it's like, that's like a bad, if CR7 in his prime had like a really bad season, that's what he would perform. And that's not normal numbers still, that's like elite level production. And don't forget, this guy came from Coventry, and look what he did there. 45 games, 17 goals, and then 49 games, 21 goals and 12 assists. I mean, he didn't really do much at Swansea or Brighton before that, but once he found his groove, I mean, he's been kind of relentless, you know. And now, oh, whoa, chip. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is literally my first game on, so if my aim is a little bit, it's a bit, I'm recording this second gameplay one day after I recorded the first day, you know? Oh no, what is going... Did he not see me? Is he blind? My guy needs to eat more carrots, bro. But yeah, I mean, as a neutral fan, I would say the expectation now is pretty massive on Arsenal. I mean, last year people made excuses, but now there's zero excuses. You've got your striker, you've got your final piece, you've got your finisher. This guy is ready, there's no more, he needs time, and he's in his prime. He's here to deliver now. And let's be honest, Arsenal have needed a striker like this for years. Aubameyang shipped out, before that Lacazette, before that Giroud, and go further back, Podolski played out wide, Walcott up front for a bit, even Chamak and Adebayor, man. But the last true elite number 9, you're talking Thierry Henry days, man. Ian Wright, Dennis Bergkamp. Arsenal built their name on legendary strikers, and now maybe, just maybe, they've got one again. So you guys might be wondering what kind of player he is. I mean, he's not perfect, he's not silky, he's not the most technically gifted guy. His touch is a bit rough at times, his heading is not his strongest, but what he is deadly, man. He's strong, he's fast, he's aggressive, he runs into channels, he scores goals, he bullies defenders. I mean, he's a box striker, you know. Get the ball in the box and he's there. Tap-ins, rebounds, volleys, he's got that instinct. And now, and again, 54 million pounds in this market, that's a smart deal, man. And Liverpool are spending more. Chelsea just dropped 55 mil on another striker. So for Arsenal to get a guy like this in his prime with this kind of track record, I mean, credit is where it's due, man. But the question is, can they deliver? Can Arsenal finally go that extra mile? And I'm not bothered if they win the league. Honestly, I live in Germany currently right now, and I've been to Manchester plenty of times, but most of my people, when I also lived in London before I moved to Germany, and most of the people there, they don't really support City or United, you know. And even for the people that live in Manchester, most of them support City or United. And Arsenal winning is cool, it's banter, yeah, but it doesn't sting like City or Liverpool winning, you know. But one thing is for sure, the pressure is on. Gyökeres is now an Arsenal player, the team is stacked, the fans got the belief, the excuses are gone, expectations super sky high. So let's see what happens, man. But I can tell you guys, alright, the hate watching next season is gonna be one for the books, bro. It's gonna be legendary. I'm hoping Gyökeres flops. I'm hoping Ekitike flops. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be tuning more into Arsenal and Liverpool games, that's for sure, man. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Well, football anyway. But there's another topic that I really wanted to talk about, and it came from a teacher, a real teacher by the way, who finally decided that she had a few things to get off her chest. And she was recording rants during her planning periods, and this time she just sat down in her classroom, hit record and spoke her truth. And there's one issue that really stood out to her, one thing she needed to speak on before she dipped. Yeah, she's not a teacher anymore, by the way. And it's something educators have been trying to raise for years. Yeah guys, I love how I've switched the topics from football to just serious now, yeah? I mean, football is also serious, you know? But yeah. But the people who can actually do something, school boards, superintendents. Okay, what are you doing there, bro? What are you doing there, bro? You know what? I'm not even involved. You know what? I'm not even gonna risk it, bro. Actually, yeah, give me back my shit, bro. But yeah, most of them keep ignoring it, and that issue is technology. I mean, more specifically, it's how it's ruining education. So in her county, I guess the teacher is America, by the way, every student from 6th grade to 12th grade gets like a district issued iPad. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that either, by the way. A government funded iPad for every teenager. That sounds wild to me, man. But she's serious, and I believe her. And you know what? If that's true, it's a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible. But the fact that it's being handed out like a textbook, that's just another layer of dysfunction, man. Now, originally, she thought she hated technology just because kids used it for games or because they had too much access to entertainment. And sure, that's part of it. But it goes deeper, and she's realizing now it's more than that, and it's affecting literacy. Kids literally don't know how to read, and it's not just comprehension, it's attention. They're used to things being read to them, one tap and the iPad reads everything out loud. High stimulation content has shortened their their attention span. I can't even speak English right now. I mean, they scroll non-stop, digesting content in 10-second clips, and they just can't sit still anymore. And she made a great point. Like, movie days used to be a treat. I remember that too, back in my day. When we had a movie day, that was like a moment of joy, you know? It was a time to relax, kick back. The teachers would get some snacks for us, some sweets, crisps, drinks, and actually watch something. But for these kids, when they say they want a movie, they don't actually mean watch the movie. They mean play something in the background while they scroll TikTok with their headphones in, chat with friends, and ignore everything else. And listen, I don't know what this guy's doing there. And listen, I agree with her. Not even just for kids, adults too. I mean, I can't even sit through a movie half the time unless it's really good. And when it's time to eat, I'd have to be watching something while I eat, you know? And most of the time, I'd rather do something else, like play games, scroll, whatever. Only place I can actually sit through a movie is on a plane, and that's because I've got no other choice. Sleep or watch, that's it. At home, it's almost impossible unless it's with my girlfriend. And even in the cinema, it's tough. Unless, actually, I've been planning to watch the new Superman movie, so I'm definitely not going to be sleeping through that. But yeah, I haven't been in the cinema for a while. The last time was Sinners. But yeah, it's kind of like a weed, you know? Weed for adults is one thing. Weed for kids while they're still developing? Absolutely not. I mean, it's proven it messes them up. That's why we ban it for minors. And honestly, technology is worse. I mean, it's more addictive, it's more pervasive, and it's literally designed to hook you. Weed isn't even built that way. So how are we okay handing this over to children? And you ever seen a kid have a tantrum when you take away their screen? Yeah, it's scary, man. Full-blown meltdowns. They just need a good slap like the old times, man. Why do I keep saying like the old times? Like I'm an unk. I'm not even an unk. I only got a couple years left. But yeah, why? Because their brains are wired for this constant dopamine. I see it with my own niece. She's 2 or 3 watching Barney and Baby Shark, and she's glued to it. Emotionally invested. I mean, it's part of her feedback loop, you know? Take it away, full-blown freak out, and it's not her fault. You basically gave her a toddler crack, and now you're shocked that she's acting like a junkie. So imagine a kid being raised on this stuff for 10, 12 years, and then at 14 you try to take it away. It's their whole world. It's how they connect with friends, how they learn, how they entertain themselves, and how they cope when their parents can't, okay, or won't be there. And I get it, sometimes you need a break. You can't watch your kid every second while you're cooking dinner. But when the device becomes the default, the kid becomes addicted. And then we wonder why they're all messed up, you know? And honestly, the teacher wasn't wrong when she said kids don't care about anything anymore. Not writing, not voting, not making a difference. You ask them to handwrite a 5-sentence paragraph and they roll their eyes. These are high schoolers, by the way, 10th graders. Some throw tantrums over writing a paragraph, and the truth is, they don't care. They don't care about cover letters. They don't care about resumes. Why would they? They've got ChatGPT to do it all for them. And she said it plain. We should cut kids off from technology until college. Call her old-fashioned. She doesn't care. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I was too busy talking, I didn't even notice I could die. You know what, I didn't even mean to jump out the window or crouch, man. Holy shit, I choked a 40 bomb.